Okay, so today we're doing a deep dive into chronic stress. And not just that feeling, of being snowed under. We're talking about its silent, really destructive power inside your body.
Exactly. It's this constant pressure that, well, it kind of hijacks your body's systems. It speeds up aging, fuels inflammation, and the risk for nearly every major disease goes up significantly.
It's incredibly pervasive, isn't it?
It really is. And I think the key thing for you listening is understanding how this works. Knowing the science behind it, that's your best tool for taking back control, protecting your health long term.
Yeah, knowing the enemy, as they say.
Precisely, so you know how to disarm it.
Okay, let's unpack this then. How our body's own emergency systems, the ones meant to protect us, can actually, turn against us.
Right, that's the core of it. The body's betrayal, you could call it. When stress just goes on and on, your emergency systems get stuck on.
Stuck on.
Yeah. Cortisol, that main stress hormone, it stays high. But here's the kicker. Your tissues actually start resisting its calming effects. They become sort of numb to it.
So the calming doesn't happen.
Exactly, which leads to unchecked inflammation, damaging inflammation. And meanwhile, those fight or flight hormones, they just keep flooding your system.
Like an alarm you can't switch off.
You got it. And that constant on state, that's really the foundation for so many of these major stress-related health problems. It just chips away.
Wow. So it's not just feeling run down. Stress is actively sabotaging our immune defenses.
Yeah.
How does that even happen?
Yeah, it's quite the meltdown for the immune system.
Yeah.
Your key defenders, your T cells, they become less active, and you actually have fewer of them. Studies clearly show this. People under stress have weaker responses to vaccines. Their wounds heal slower.
Slower wound healing. That's wild.
It is. But maybe worse is that stress triggers this big release of inflammatory molecules, things like IL-6 and TNF-alpha.
Okay.
These basically scream inflammation throughout the body. But here's the thing. There's no actual infection to fight.
So it's just inflammation for no reason.
Inflammation for no good reason. Your body is essentially attacking itself while its actual defenses are weakened. It's a double whammy.
That's alarming. And what does this all mean for how we actually age? You mentioned accelerated aging earlier.
Yes, this connects directly to how we literally age at a cellular level.
Okay.
Think about your chromosomes. They have these protective caps, like the plastic tips on shoelaces. They're called telomeres.
Telomeres, right. I've heard of those.
Every time a cell divides, those telomeres get a tiny bit shorter. That's normal aging. But chronic stress, it dramatically speeds up that shortening. It's like taking scissors to them.
Oh, wow.
There was a landmark study, actually. It found that women under high chronic stress had telomeres so short, it was equivalent to an extra 10 years of aging compared to low-stress women.
10 years.
10 years. And shorter telomeres are directly linked to, dying earlier and getting age-related diseases sooner. Stress literally ages you from the inside out.
That's a really stark image. 10 years. And the damage isn't just cellular, right? You mentioned it impacts the heart, too.
Absolutely. Your heart takes a big hit. Stress hormones signal your bone marrow.
The bone marrow.
Yeah, to churn out more inflammatory white blood cells. But these aren't just fighting infections. These specific cells invade the walls of your arteries. They make the plaques already there unstable.
Which means?
Significantly higher risk of heart attack. We actually see this in studies. Stressed workers have higher levels of these inflammatory cells floating around. It's a direct link. Stress, inflammation, artery damage.
Heartbreak in your artery.
Oh.
There's quite a phrase for it. And what about the brain? You hear about stress brain. Is that real? What's happening up there?
Oh, definitely. The brain is absolutely under siege. All that excess cortisol, it actually damages neurons.
Where specifically?
Particularly in the hippocampus. That's critical for memory, for emotional regulation. Chronic stress can literally shrink this area.
Shrink it. Good grief.
Yeah, and it doesn't stop there. Chronic stress also triggers neuroinflammation, inflammation in the brain. And we know that's a driving factor in conditions like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's.
Wow.
These elevated brain cytokines, those inflammatory messengers, again, they create this toxic environment that just speeds up cognitive decline.
Okay, this is a lot of pretty heavy information.
Yeah.
Is there any good news here? I mean, can we actually fight back against this, or are we just doomed if we're stressed?
No, absolutely not doomed. There's definitely good news. And it's powerful because it's actionable. Science gives us clear ways to break the cycle. Consistent practices really do make a difference.
Like what? What can people actually do?
Okay, so first, mindfulness and meditation. Proven to lower cortisol, boost the enzyme that protects telomerase, and reduce inflammation.
Okay, meditation. What else?
Regular exercise, crucial. It cuts stress hormones, yes, but also releases protective factors for your brain and strengthens your immune system.
Makes sense. Movement helps.
Definitely. Then there's social connection. Hugely important. It acts as a powerful buffer against stress, actually lowering inflammatory markers, improves resilience.
So connecting with people is literally good for your cells.
It really is. And don't forget quality sleep, essential for restoring cortisol rhythms, clearing out brain toxins while you sleep, repairing cellular damage.
Sleep always comes back to sleep, doesn't it?
It often does. And finally, things like cognitive behavioral techniques, or CBT. These help you reframe how you perceive stressors, so you change the reaction before it triggers that whole damaging physiological cascade.
Changing your response.
Exactly. These aren't just nice ideas, you know. They are daily investments in repairing your cells and building long-term health. We can actively fight this silent epidemic.
So let's summarize this for everyone listening. Chronic stress clearly has these profound, really widespread consequences. Immune system, heart, brain, aging itself.
Right.
The crucial takeaway is that you have real science-backed ways to push back against that damage every single day.
Absolutely. And maybe a final thought to leave you with. Every mindful breath you take, every walk you go on, every good night's sleep you get, it's not just about feeling a bit better right now, it's literally an act of cellular repair. It's a strategic investment in your future health, your longevity. You're actively rebuilding.
A powerful way to think about it, taking control back at the cellular level. If you have enjoyed this session, then please like, share, and subscribe.